back to my solar oven super black project, and I think this is going to be the best paint. There's a thing called Super Black 3.0, but it's very fragile. It doesn't weather well. This stuff from C6 Corporation looks like it's going to be the ticket for the solar oven. And when I looked at C6, I came up with some other ideas. They specialize in carbon, and we've got graphene fibers here, activated charcoal. Now, what's interesting, there's a couple of interesting things. First of all, the Vanta Black, which is the blackest substance ever created, is created from graphene powder, and there's a very advanced process in putting it together into what they call Vanta Black. And to make a long story short about it, the advantage of making a super black substance from graphene powder is it's not flat. You don't want a flat surface exposed to sunlight or whatever's coming in. You want lots of little, we'll call them internal angles, so that the sunlight doesn't have a chance to bounce back and go the other way. It's going to bounce laterally. What isn't absorbed directly bounces laterally and is trapped, which is the idea of Vanta Black. Now, and you make that from graphene through a super complex process that takes a lot of expertise. But there's something really interesting here, because this company sells activated charcoal as well, and I'm looking at their website, and I'm sort of thinking about it, and activated charcoal is a powerful, it sops up chemicals, it sops up impurities, because it has very fine, we'll call them pores. And I have a mask that's unfortunately long worn out, but I saved it, that has activated charcoal in the mask. And I was thinking that this might be a good defense against a virus. I haven't done the math, but I suspect a virus might be small enough to actually get through the tiny pores. However, activated charcoal has an electrical charge that might react. Now, I don't know. Let's go down. After I finish this, I'm going to do some more research into which way it's charged. Who knows? Maybe that would tend to react with a virus or anything in the air and might provide a little protection. Now, the brain is, of course, going, as mine does in times like this, into problem-solving mode. And I'm looking on another picture of a woman with a mask on. And I remember what the last doctor, I've got a couple doctor friends, they were talking about how viruses get into your body. And there's a triangle on your face, and the mouth, they get through the mouth, the nose, and the eyes. Okay? Now I don't know whether this is a funny idea or whether it's serious. We'll see. For the moment it's funny, but who knows? You could make eyeliner cosmetics with a little bit of this or this in it, and that would tend to maybe react with viruses that are floating in the vicinity of your eyes. Now, this is a whimsical, funny idea, but who knows? And you could also maybe make a little paste with this or this and put it inside your nose. All right. Now, lest you think, oh my God, that might be unhealthy to put something like this in your mouth or nose, we're going to go back to the main page on activated charcoal and what is it used for. If somebody has ingested poison, you drink activated charcoal. It's been around a long time for that purpose. So it's inert with respect to the human body, but it will react with many different substances, and it's a common treatment for poisoning. Hence, in a time of coronavirus, I don't see why it would be a problem putting a little gel with this into your nose, and maybe eyeshadow eyeliner from this would also be good. And maybe it would look great also. Who knows? Maybe 10, 20 years from now, viruses are not a problem because we have advanced antivirals, but you might be able to get a really interesting look for those women who are watching this. Since this is a really, really black substance, you might get a really dramatic eyeliner, I guess you'd want to use it for. And if that's the case, we're just going to say copyright the 31st of March 2020, Fisher Software graphene powder eyeliner. So if this takes off, I need a little piece of the pie.